semuanya, hari ini kita akan membahas video review dari Jeremy Etier dengan berjudul Alasan Latihan BINARAGA.NET yang mengapa bisa berbahaya dan apa solusinya. Yuk kita lihat video yang diulas atau dibuat oleh Jeremy Etier ini. Yang khawatir kita sudah menyematkan teks bahasa Indonesia supaya kita bisa lebih memahaminya.
The behind the neck press is another common exercise used to target the shoulders and is a slight variation of the standard overhead press, such that the bar is brought behind the head instead of in front. However, for most individuals, this can again be a risky exercise to perform, and the reason being is because in order for you to safely lower the bar behind your head, it requires a great deal of external rotation at the shoulder, which most people just don't have the adequate mobility to do. In fact, one 2015 paper from the Journal of Sport and Health Science took 33 trained subjects and had them perform overhead presses both in front of and behind the head. The researchers concluded that behind the neck presses required greater shoulder flexibility and external rotation than most males possess. And this becomes risky because when you don't possess the adequate mobility for the movement, it not only excessively strains the shoulder, but you also tend to compensate by sticking your neck forward in order to allow the barbell to pass behind your neck. This in turn increases the compressive forces within the neck and should definitely be avoided. So what should you do instead? Simple, stick to the standard in front of the head shoulder presses, as this will target the same musculature as behind the neck shoulder presses, but is a much more natural plane of movement for your shoulder and therefore enables you to lift more weight when compared to behind the neck presses. Due to the mechanics of this exercise and the degree of external rotation needed to perform it correctly, it makes it another exercise that for most people just simply isn't worth the risk of doing. Instead, your best bet is to stick with front lat pull downs, since this variation doesn't involve excessive external rotation of the shoulder and is also the better option in terms of back development. Proving this point, this 2009 paper from the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research compared activity of the lats during behind the neck and front of neck lat pull downs. They found that front lat pull downs elicited significantly higher lat activation than behind the neck lat pull downs, which led the researchers to conclude that given the potential risk of behind the neck lat pull downs and its inferior activation of the lats, it appears to be an unnecessary exercise and should be avoided. So for these reasons, simply stick to front lat pull down.
Semoga bermanfaat. Saya Joe Pengaku. Setujukah Anda bahwa sehat adalah pilihan hidup kita? Jadi kita bebas memilih makanan yang ingin kita konsumsi dan kita bebas memilih gaya hidup yang ingin kita jalankan. Tapi kita tidak bebas dari konsekuensinya. Kita ingin enak di depan atau ingin enak di belakang, itu pilihan kita. Selain itu, kita tidak mungkin bisa membayar orang melakukan push up, pull up, atau squat, tetapi kita mendapatkan ototnya. Jadi kita yang harus melakukan kepada diri kita sendiri. Kesehatan dan kekuatan mental kita ternyata dipengaruhi oleh kekuatan fisik. Jadi kita perlu melatih fisik kita supaya kita bisa mengatasi segala masalah dan tantangan dalam hidup kita. Saya Joe Pengaku bersama BINARAGA.NET. Kami mengajak Anda membangun generasi baru yang lebih cerdas, fit, dan tangguh. Di BINARAGA.NET, kami selalu percaya bahwa setiap orang pasti bisa memiliki tubuh yang ideal dan sehat. Dengan subscribe, like, dan share video ini, Anda turut membantu membangun Indonesia sehat dan kuat. Salam jelas fitness, saya JP.